How long since you stayed on your knees till the light shone through? How long has it been since your mind felt at ease? How long since your heart knew no burden? Can you call him your friend? How long has it been since you knew that he cared for you? How long has it been since you knelt by your bed and prayed to the Lord up in heaven? How long since you knew that he'd answer you and would keep you the long night through? How long has it been since you woke with the dawn and felt that the day's worth the living? Can you call him your friend? How long has it been since you knew that he cared for you? Can you call him your friend? How long has it been since you knew that he cared for you?
Hey, do you know that God cares for you? He does. He loves you, and he cares for you. The songwriter there said, how long has it been since you woke with the dawn and felt that the day's worth the living? Well, we had a great Thanksgiving Day yesterday, and we thanked the Lord for his goodness, and then we celebrated by sharing some food with our family and friends to celebrate Thanksgiving. God's been so good to us, and we're thankful for the opportunity to stop and give him thanks often. And when we do, we always remember that he is faithful and just. He will not ignore you when you pray and ask him to help you. That was the late Pastor Terry Taylor from the South Point Baptist Church in Florida singing that song, and always enjoyed hearing him sing. And he's in heaven now with the Lord, and it was good to have known him and ministered with him and had a good time with him when he was in our church and when we were in his, and just had a great time together. But you have those memories now, and I think about the times that we prayed together. And Brother Taylor was a man of prayer. He believed that God worked in the hearts of the lives of those who trusted him. And he prayed often and asked God to help him. As I thought about that, I thought about the psalmist David. In Psalm 34 and verse 4, the Bible tells us, I prayed unto the Lord, and he answered me, freeing me from all my fears. Psalm 34:4, freeing us from our fears. I couldn't help but think about the countenance of so many yesterday as we came together. We were in family setting. We were relaxed. We had plenty of food and had a good time together. And there was just an awful lot of smiles around yesterday. And that's always a good thing. You know, one thing I've learned, if we're fearing something, it will cause us to not look the same. And I was reminded of that again this morning in my devotion, Psalm 34:4. David was called a man after God's own heart. He wasn't perfect. He certainly did things wrong. He sinned against God, and God forgave him of that, and we're thankful. But I noticed that when he said, when I prayed to the Lord, he answered me and freed me from all my fears. Isn't it different when you're relaxed and not afraid of anything? I was thinking about Face ID that we use a lot of times now with certain apps to get access to the program. You can use Face ID. You can try it one morning if you'd like, or one day if you'd like. Try when it opens having a sour look on your face and all wrinkled up and frowning and fretting over something, and it may not let you in. It doesn't recognize that face. When you made your picture for Face ID, you were probably smiling. Well, that's the two things I think about when I think about what David said. I prayed unto the Lord, and he answered me, freed me from all my fears. I'm sure the countenance of David was different after that prayer. You see, there's a connection between prayer unto the Lord and joy. As David said, his face reflecting it. When God delivered him from fears that gripped him and worried him, his countenance changed. And sometimes we see people with a sour look or a frown, or they're going through a difficult time, and that's understandable. But if you can turn that over to the Lord and believe that he takes care of it, it can bring a smile back to your face. And that's what I was thinking about this morning as we played that song. How long has it been since you knelt and prayed and asked God to help you through a day, and then saw him do it, and that'll remove a frown from your face. That'll make you smile. And that's a good thing to think about. You see, when all has been exposed and forgiven, there's nothing to fear. And that changes our countenance. Well, I hope you'll remember that today. It'll be encouraging to you. Our God is a loving God who wants us to pray and ask him for our needs, and ask him to bless us as he goes forth, as he carries out his plan today. And when we pray and ask him, he hears us, he answers us, and he will free us from all the fears. David, you'll remember, oftentimes was in fearful situations when he could have been killed, and God protected him. And he prayed and asked God to deliver him, and God freed him from those fears. And now he had a different countenance. Well, I hope you'll go forth with a smile on your face today, and greet others with a smile, and share the Lord with them. Tell them how good he's been to you, what a great Thanksgiving you had. And as you do that, just remember that prayer is the answer to connecting our needs, our fears with the Lord, and letting him remove them or free us from them, which will put a smile on our face. Well, you have a good day, and I hope to see you next time we get together right here with Encouragement with the Johnsons.